Great, we got you loud and clear too.
Cool.
Alan, you ready? Good. Good evening. I'm calling the special meeting of the City of La Habra to order for August 17, 2026. And roll call. Norm?
Yes, here.
Greg?
Here.
John?
Here.
Carol? And I'm here. So please join me in the flag salute.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, with that, we'll move into public comments. Is there anybody on the line or anything?
No one at the moment.
Okay, so no public comments. We'll move into item 5, appointment of qualified candidates. Staff report, please.
Thank you, Mayor and council members. The item before you tonight is a consideration of appointment of qualified candidates that are nominated for the office of City Council member, and also the cancellation of the general municipal election scheduled for November 3rd, 2026. In June of this year, the City Council adopted 3 resolutions calling for the holding and consolidation of a general municipal election to be held on November 3rd, 2026 for the election of 3 City Council members to serve 4-year terms. At that time, we had a nomination period that began on July 13th and closed on August 7th. During the nomination period, only 3 qualified candidates were nominated for the offices to be filled. Since the number of qualified candidates does not exceed the number of offices to be filled, there are a few options that the City Council has. The qualified candidates are Brian Bergman, John Paspisa, and Norm Zazula, all for the member of City Council to serve a 4-year term. California Election Code 10229 establishes a procedure for municipalities when the number of candidates nominated for an office does not exceed the number of candidates filed. So under section 10229, the city elections official will verify the facts to the City Council and inform the City Council of the available options under the statute. The options are you can choose to appoint to the office the persons who have been nominated. Option 2 is to appoint an eligible elector if no person has been nominated, or direct the election to be held. Since we have 3 qualified candidates, your options tonight would be option 1 or option 3, because we do have 3 qualified candidates to fill the 3 open seats to those. So those are options that the City Council has tonight. In the election code section, we do need to POTUS a notice related to this meeting, which was done in the Whittier Daily News, our local newspaper of daily circulation, and at our posting locations that advertise the meeting date and time and the options available to the City Council at that particular time. Section 10229 provides that persons appointed pursuant to the statute shall qualify, take office, and serve exactly as if they had been elected at a municipal election for the office if they are chosen to be appointed by the City Council. For the November 3rd election, we do have to file a notice with the county elections department, notifying them whether we will be holding or not holding and making an appointment of the elected nominees. This has to be done by the 75th day of the election, which this date for this election would be August 20th. So we have to make a decision before that time. So it is anticipated that the City Council would, if appointed, City Council members would take oath in office and be formally seated to begin their 4-year terms in December of 2026, as we normally do through those transition periods, and be vetted and approved by the city attorney and the local elections facility. There is a newer statute, which is AB 1784, which came into effect at the beginning of 2025, that also provides that if a governing body makes an appointment pursuant to Section 10229, the elections official shall not accept a statement of write-in candidacy submitted after the appointment is made. So essentially, there would not be a write-in ballot portion of it because we would be canceling the election. The recommendation tonight is that the City Council would adopt Draft Resolution 2026-18, providing the appointment of Brian Bergman, John Pespisa, and Norm Zazula, who have been nominated for the office of City Council Member for the City of La Habra Heights for 4-year terms. All 3 candidates were to be elected on November 3rd, 2026, and also providing for the cancellation of the November 3rd, 2026 general municipal election. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them for you.
Does council have any questions?
Mayor, this is City Attorney. If I could say one more thing.
Go ahead.
To be safe under conflict of interest principles, people should not, who are potentially going to be appointed, should not vote on their own appointment. In this situation, since we have 3 council members to be appointed, we will need to segment the vote. Otherwise, we would not have a majority of the council able to vote on the entirety of the resolution. So what we're going to have to do is make 3 motions, 1 each for the appointment of each individual council member, and that particular council member should abstain from voting on that particular motion.
Okay, I've got it.
Okay.
No, you have to,
Okay, so
I have to recuse myself, and if somebody nominates me, and then you vote on it. And then we go to John, and we go to Norm.
That is correct. So let's say Carol nominates you, we would have a vote on that, and you would have to abstain. Then let's say John nominates Norm, Norm would have to abstain, and throughout the line.
So we just go through this 3 times.
Yep.
Todd, do we need to include in each time we make it to cancel the election as part of each appointment?
You can. Yeah, might as well.
You have a motion, Ms. Engelhardt?
second?
I'll take the vote. Norm?
Yes.
Greg?
Yes.
Carol? And John, you're after,
I abstain.
and I vote yes. So congratulations. So,
Move that Brian Bergman be appointed to the 4-year term of city council member, and that the that the planned election for November 3rd be canceled.
Second.
okay, I have a motion and a second. Ms. Engelhardt?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Norm?
Yes.
Greg?
Yes.
And Mr. Bergman abstains. Okay, so we'll move into,
Hold on,
Yeah, we gotta-
I make a-
Let's ignore him.
I make a motion that Norm Zuniga be appointed to a 4-year term on the La Habra Heights City Council. And that the election be canceled.
Second?
okay, I have a motion and a second. Carol? John?
Yes.
Greg?
Yes.
Norm?
Abstain.
And Mr. Bergman votes yes.
All right, we're good.
You made it
And then
complicated.
Christine and Raph, that'll all be just though in one resolution. Just have the minutes reflect how the voting went.
Okay, we'll make sure to reflect it in the minutes.
Well, thanks to the city attorney for keeping us on track and legal tonight. And with that, does council have any comments or questions? Everybody's quiet, so for me, this is a big night. So I hope it is for John and Norm.
Exactly what term is this that you've been elected?
I've forgotten. I can't remember that. All right, we are adjourned.
That was tough.